guys! So today I'm here to do my question and answer video from my 500 subscribers giveaway. I'm just going to read them straight from my comment page so I don't have to go all back and forth. But thank you to everybody that asked questions and requested me books. And yeah, so let's get into the questions. So, Beyond the Shadows asked me a couple questions. What is your favorite genre? Contemporary or new adult is really starting to grow on me, so I'm gonna go with that. What is your favorite standalone book and favorite series? Ooh. My favorite series is gonna be The Hunger Games because I have reread it many, many times. And my favorite standalone is going to be The Future of Us by Jay Asher and Carolyn McClure because I've reread that one many times as well. P Book Buddy asked, what is your favorite color? Mine is a lavender purple. So like lavender, I guess. I don't know. A nice, light, pretty purple. Angel Reads asked, if you could only read 5 books for the rest of your life, what would they be? Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, City of Bones, The Host, The Future of Us, and Catching Fire. Lauren Salinas, asked, what is your favorite TV show? I don't watch much TV. I got Netflix recently, so I've started watching Lost. But on my actual TV, I watch Maury, Dr. Phil, and Steve Wilkos. I really like the kind of drama stuff. So. Samantha Blake asked, do you know what you want to major in? I keep going back and forth between English, sociology, and law. So, one of those. More than likely sociology or law. Books and Veils asked, which book has affected your life? Like, The Last Song, because it made me think about cherishing everything, not being mad at people, not holding grudges and stuff like that. But Crank also changed my life because it made me realize I never want to do drugs. Even though I knew I didn't want to do drugs before, I'm like, I'm definitely not doing this. She also asked, she asked me like 5 questions. Do you have a preference between hardcovers and paperbacks? I like hardcovers just because they tend to last longer and they look nicer on my shelf. But if something only comes in paperback, I will buy in paperback. I had the worst urge to want to rebuy all of my books in hardcover, so I'm gonna have to say I prefer hardcover. Lovely Linda X, if you were to go on a month-long vacation across Europe, which 3 books would you bring to entertain yourself? I'd have to bring big books to be gone a month. I would bring... I'd want books I haven't read before, but probably like romance books because I'm in Europe. Like, I'd want to read Anne and the French Kiss in Paris. I would probably bring Game of Thrones because I would want to read that in Italy or in Rome just because that's the vibe I get from that. I would bring Divergent again because I really enjoyed that and that way I know I'd like it again. So I know I'd have something I like to read. So those are my 3. Thank you for the question. Donkey Shoe and Brain asked, what was the scariest book you've ever read / book that scared you the most? So far it's 10 by Gretchen McNeil because I was reading it at night and it just scared me so much, like the suspense and everything of it. PZA Books, or PZA Books asked, if you were stuck in an elevator, what fictional character would you want to be stuck with? Peeta or Gale from The Hunger Games, or Jace from City of Bones. Just because I'm a girl. No, just because, I don't know. It'd be entertaining. Oh my god. Regiment of Tomes, who is one of my favorite people ever, asked, would you rather be a witch with no powers or a vampire without fangs? I'd rather be a vampire because vampires are hot. Well, some of them. I'm thinking Vampire Diaries, Stefan and Damon. Books with Claire asked, how many books in total do you have? I have almost 300. Let me check my Goodreads. I own 295 books. Deanne Sal asked, do you have a favorite author? No, because sometimes authors can write something really good and then something not so good. So I don't really have a favorite. Maybe Cassandra Clare. Reading Galaxy asked, which trilogy do you love more, Hunger Games or Divergent? I want to say Divergent, but I did read the Hunger Games first, and I don't know how the third book is going to be, so I can't really, It's probably going to be Bride of the Mockingjay, just because I really did not like Mockingjay. But Josh Hutcherson. Divergent, because they're bigger books. A Mind Needs Book says, my question is, what is the best book you've read so far in 2013? Mine is Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, because I got an early copy. Awesome, I'm jealous. I just got mine. The best book I have read so far in 2013 is probably The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom, or Crank by Ellen Hopkins, or Everyday by David Levithan. Number one book reviewer asks, if you could choose to live in either Middle-earth or Hogwarts, which would you choose? Hogwarts. Book Lover 1235 said, what inspired you to read? I've been reading for a long time, like since I was really young, but I kind of stopped. But what inspired me to get back into reading, I guess, was I was at, I guess, a low point emotionally, and I found that books were a good way to escape the world I was in and get into somebody else's. So it's just a good way to stop what you're thinking about and just escape from everything. And yeah, there are different worlds and lives that you get to live through. Pre-Book Reviews asks, aside from reading, what are some of your other hobbies? YouTube, writing, painting my nails. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. I paint my nails. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that. What else do I do? Google Plus, I don't know if that's a hobby. Socializing, I guess, I don't know. I shop a lot. Alyssa from AC Reads, which book received a ton of hype but didn't live it up to you? The Selection by Kira Cass. Antwerpenby, which is your classic book that you want to read but never did, at least at that moment? I really want to read The Picture of Dorian Gray. I have it sitting on my shelf and it just keeps staring at me, and it's small, but I don't know why I can't read it. I just want to read it, but I haven't even picked it up, so I'm going to. But yeah. Ash True asked, do you have any pets? I do. I have a Jack Russell Terrier named Misty. I used to have a lot more pets. I had a budgie named Tweety, because she was yellow like Tweety from the Looney Tunes. I had a teddy bear hamster named Buttercup. We had a bearded dragon lizard named Spike. And when I was younger, I had a cat named Macy. And yeah. And I had fish. I had like tropical fish in a fish tank. We used to have tiger Oscars, and then we did the tropical fish. Yeah. Cat Villa says, what books are you most anticipating? I was really anticipating Clockwork Princess, and then I got it, and Fragments by Dan Wells. Pudo787 says, what's your favorite fictional world? Probably The Selection, just because I would want to be a princess. Starion72 or Geraldine asks, what is your all-time favorite thing to bake? Well, the monkey bread I made was really good. I like chocolate chip cookies, or yeah, maybe that. But I also like to cook. I will make palushki with my mom, even though it takes like 4 hours. I like to do just baked things, I guess, like baked casseroles and baked pastas and stuff. I like to cook. Bunny Cates asks, how'd that nasty cheesecake turn out? It was delicious, thank you. My friends really liked it. The Forsaken 707 asks, what do you think aliens look like? What? I think they look like what we think they look like. And alien just means something different than what we know of. So I'll book lover 2K8. Who is your fictional husband? Tobias or Fuller from Divergent, or Peeta from The Hunger Games, or Gale? Considering I'm doing a debate on polygamy, I'm like, I'll marry all these guys. Book Reviewer 21. I was wondering, how many YouTube friends have you made? I have made so many incredible friends. They are all such great, incredible people. I don't even think I can name them all, but I love going on Google Plus and stuff with them. So I guess to name a few, there's Ben and Keisha and Geraldine and Travis and Sarah and Victoria and Brad and Alyssa and Bunny and Amy and Phil, and there are so many more that I'm starting to become friends with and talking to more, but they are all just such great people, and I love talking with everybody in the comments. So I guess I'm friends with all of you guys, I'd like to think. Birds Whisper, funny because I just mentioned Sarah, says, when is your birthday? September 15th, 1995. Sarah Stahl, do you speak any other languages besides English? No. I can do a little bit of French, but that's about it. Yeah. So, thank you everybody for all of the questions. Sorry if I didn't answer yours, but if they were similar, I didn't want to repeat them. So thank you for entering my giveaway. Congratulations if you won. I haven't drawn them yet while I'm filming this, but yeah. So thank you again for everything. Thank you for all the support. You guys are all so amazing people, and I love all of you very much. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day and a great life and just a great everything, because you all deserve it. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm not just saying that to say anything. I mean it. So I'm looking you in the eye and I'm telling you I mean that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.